Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Thunder, and this is kind of my first news video. I feel like I'm going to try and do these more often when big news stories come out. For NASCAR, I'm going to report on them and give you my thoughts and opinions on it and how I feel about it. So today we are looking at the NASCAR 2021 schedule, which will be probably one of the biggest overhauls in I'd say a few decades, if not since early 2000s at least. I mean, 2020 was supposed to be a good overhaul. Nothing really different other than like a few like places moved and like different things will be tried out. Nothing really added. But this year, since COVID struck, obviously there was a bunch of like new things like the Daytona road course and a bunch of double headers as well. Now, one thing before we get into this, I want to mention that two tracks have been cut off of the NASCAR schedule. One of my favorite personal tracks, Chicagoland Speedway, has been scrapped for the 2021 season, but is looking to probably be added back into 2022, depending on how that schedule goes played. Kentucky also is being scrapped, but not a lot of people actually enjoy that track from my understanding. I personally do not have a problem with it. I just love NASCAR racing as it is, and if a track is a track, I don't want to see it go. But, let's just get into it. So first off, we have the Busch Clash on February 9th. It will not be run on the oval configuration. It will be ran on the Daytona road course, which NASCAR ran on the Cup Series earlier in August. And, personally, I don't know how that's going to work. If only like 20-something cars on there, it's probably just going to be a blowout win for Elliott, more likely. But honestly, a new track or a different track variant of Daytona for the Clash is a good way to mix up speed weeks. And then you have the Duels, same as usual, February 11th. And then you have the Daytona 500th, which will be ran on February 14th, Valentine's Day. And the first really big change is you no longer have Las Vegas as a second race. You have Homestead Miami Speedway in Florida, keeping the Florida swing for the month of February until you come to February 28th. The third race will be Auto Club in Fontana, California for their last race on that configuration before 2022 when they turn it into the short track. Then you head over to Phoenix Raceway for the second race of the West Coast Swing, and then you have Las Vegas for the Pennzoil 400. Then we're heading back to the West Coast, not the West Coast, the East Coast, to go to Atlanta Motor Speedway for its first race of the season. Yes, you heard me right, first, for the Fields of Iron Quick Trip 500 on March 21st. And then we head over to Bristol Motor Speedway, but not the configuration you think. They will be ran a dirt race there. Back in the very early 2000s, I think around 2000 to 2002, World of Outlaws ran dirt track on there. They had a bunch of dump trucks dump dirt around the oval, and they raced dirt cars on there. NASCAR will be doing the same thing for, I believe, all three series, the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup Series. Which, if that's the case, if they keep Eldora for the truck race will have two races for the Cup Series. We'll have two races for the Truck Series on dirt, and this will be the first Cup Series race ran on dirt since 1970 back at the Raleigh Speedway in North Carolina, I believe. Then we head over to Martinsville for, I believe, a night race on April 10th. Then we head over to the Toyota Owners 400 at Richmond, Virginia for April 18th. Then we head over to the Geico 500 in Talladega, Alabama. Then we head over to Kansas Speedway for the Superstart Batteries 400 on May 2nd. And then on May 9th, we head over to the Rebel 400, at least that's what it says on Wikipedia, for the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina, bringing back its May race for the first time since 2012? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Then Dover has been shrunken to just one race on the schedule. And the first new track that's not a new configuration is Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Will be ran after Dover. And it is the first of six road courses if you do not count the Daytona Clash. And that is the first new track. NASCAR has not ran on any of its sanctioning series on there ever. Circuit of the Americas is mostly known for IndyCar and Formula One racing, as long as some MotoGP races. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Then we head over to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coke 600 on May 30th for the Memorial Day weekend. That stays the same. Then Sonoma Raceway returns. This year it was scrapped from the schedule because of coronavirus. And then another big change. This year was this year was the second ever time that the All-Star race was not ran at Charlotte than it was ran at Bristol this year. Next year, the All-Star Open and All-Star Race will be ran at Texas Motor Speedway, one of the fans' least favorite tracks. But I did hear a possible rumor. I don't know if it's true, though. I saw this on a post. It could just be fake news. That Texas may try to run a Roval configuration, but I hope they don't. I hope it just stays with the normal track version. And then we head over to a next new track, Nashville Super Speedway. They have not ran... The Cup Series has never ran on that track, but Xfinity Series, back when it was called the Nationwide Series, and the Truck Series, ran on there, I believe, from 2012 through 2002, possibly? I know IndyCar raced there. And then the Pocono doubleheader that was supposed to be ran this year will be continuing for June 26th and 27th. Then we head over to a track that has been popular with the Xfinity Series in Road America, I believe in Wisconsin, on July 4th, for the July 4th weekend, replacing Indianapolis. I don't really like that Road America is on July 4th. I feel like either Daytona should have been moved back or Indy should have stayed there. Then we head over to Atlanta Motor Speedway for its second race of the year. And I don't remember when the last time Atlanta had two races. I remember they used to. And from my understanding and how I'm speculating is it'll most likely be ran under lights because of the heat that gets there in the summer. So Atlanta has a second race, and then we head over to Loudon, New Hampshire, and New Hampshire Motor Speedway for July 18th. Watkins Glen returns after being scrapped for the 2020 season due to COVID-19 on August 8th, and then you have Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but not the configuration that has been used since 1993. Indianapolis will no longer use the oval configuration and will go back to the road course configuration that is used with IndyCar. And I believe it'll still be the Brickyard weekend, but also... No, it will be the Brickyard weekend, I'm sorry. I'm rambling, I'm so sorry. That will be an IndyCar and NASCAR doubleheader weekend just like this year. But the Cup Series will be running it too. Michigan goes to a one-race season on August 22nd, and then Daytona stays as the playoff cut race. That will be the first race before the playoffs. Or the last race before the playoffs. The regular season cutoff, basically, in Daytona. Then we head over to the playoffs for the NASCAR Cup Series Championship, and then we have Darlington for the Southern 500, Richmond, and then you have Bristol, so the round of 16 staying the same. And the round of 12 also staying the same, with Las Vegas as the first, Talladega as the second, and Charlotte Roval being the third. And then for the round of 8, we have also the same thing staying, as Texas, Kansas, and Martinsville will be the round of 8. And the championship 4, as you all probably know this, will also stay the same, Phoenix Raceway. So, a bunch of new things have been added to the schedule. Of course, there's Road America, Circuit of the Americas, Nashville, and the Bristol Dirt Race. I honestly like the changes. There's a lot of road courses, though, and I know a lot of people are not happy about that, because I have seen a bunch of opinions, and a lot of people just don't like the road course, like, overall. I personally do not mind it. A new track is a new track to me. What I would have most likely done, I don't know if NASCAR was able to get the deal done with it, though. That's probably why. Instead of having the 2 Pocono races, I probably would have got rid of one of the Pocono races and moved it to Gateway. Or even, I'm pretty sure there's 2 Richmond races. Probably got rid of one Richmond race and replaced it with Iowa. Iowa is very similar to Richmond, so I probably would have chose that. But the biggest thing I am excited for is by far the Bristol Dirt Race. That is going to be something, and I cannot wait for it. Well, this is the 2021 schedule. I hope you guys are having a great day, and my name is Brandon Thunder, and adios.